Hello everyone, my name is Simran and I am going to teach you mathematics. So students, in the last class we have discussed about the questions of exercise 13.1 and today we will be completing this particular exercise. So let's start with the fifth question of this particular exercise, students. Express each of the following as the product of powers of their prime factors, right? So there are the numbers and we have to express these numbers as the product of powers of their prime factors. How can we do that? By prime factorization. So have a look, students. What number is this? 648, right? It is an even number and every even number is cut on the table of 2. We all know this thing. So let's start with the 2. 2 when divided with 648, it is 324, right? Again, it is an even number and we can cut it on the table of 2. So this is now 162. Again, it is an even number, so we can cut it on the table of 81, right? Have a look, students. This is 81, an odd number. It can't be cut on the table of 2, so that is why we'll cancel it out on the table of 3. 3 divided by 81 is 27. 27 divided by 3 is again 9, because we know that 3 into 9 is equals to 27. Now 3 into 3 is equals to 9. So this will again go and cancel on the table of 3. It is now 1. So students, we can say that 648 can be represented as the product of these prime numbers, right? This is 2 into 2 into 2, right? 4 times 3. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So students, it is 2 raised to power 3 into 3 raised to power 4. So we have represented this number, that is 648, as the product of, this is the product of powers of their prime factors, right students? And this is your first part. Looking at the second part, students, the number is now 405. So let's start with 405, students. Last digit, that is the unit place, has 5 in itself, so we'll divide it on the table of 5, right? So on the table of 5, students, it is 81, all right? Then again on the table of 3, it is 27, then again it is 9, then again it is 3, then again it is 3, and this is now 1. So we can see that we can write 405 as the product of 5 into 3 into 3 into 3, right? 4 times 3 and 1 time 5, right students? So it can be represented as 5 raised to power 1 into 3 raised to power 4. This is it. All right, students. Looking in the next question, the part 3, that is 540. 540. Even number, so we'll cancel it on the table of 2. 270, even number on the table of 2. 135. Now the unit place is 5, so we'll cancel it out on the table of 5, right students? So it is now 27. On the table of 3, 9, 3, 3, 3, 1, right? These are the prime factors of this 540. You can write it as 2 into 2 into 5 into 3 into 3 into 3. All right, students. And now, how many times 2 is coming? 2 is coming 2 times. 5 is coming 1 time. 3 is coming 3 times. Right? In this particular way, you can clearly have the product in the form of prime factors, right? Have a look at the next part, students. It is 3600. Have a look. On the table of 2, it is 800, again 2, 900, again 2, 450, again 2, 225, again 5, 45, फिर से 5 आएगा 9, then 3, then 3, then 3, 1. Have a look, students. This is how we can represent 3600 in the form of prime factors. So we can represent 3600 as the product of 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5 into 5 into 3 into 3. Right, students? Have a look. So 2 raised to power 4 into 5 raised to power 2 into 3 raised to power 2. This is your solution of this particular fourth part. Looking at the next part, students, what is that? Simplify. So basically in this question you have to simplify or you have to solve the question. What is this, students? 2 into 10 raised to power 3. How can you solve that, students? 2 into 10 into 10 into 10, right? So 2 into 10 is 20, 10 into 10 is 100, so 20 into 100 is 2000. This is the solution of this particular question, students. Looking at the next question, क्या है अब ये question? Second part, 7 raised to power 2 into 2 raised to power 2. 7 raised to power 2 का मतलब क्या है? 7 into 7. और 2 raised to power 2 का मतलब क्या है? 2 into 2. 49 into 4, 196, right? This is the result. Looking at the next part, students, क्या है अब ये? 2 raised to power 3 into 5. 2 raised to power 3 means 2 into 2 into 2. मतलब 2 को हमने 3 times लिखना है मल्टीप्लिकेशन के अंदर, ठीक है? into 5. 4 into 10. This is 40. And this is our solution. The next question, students. Fourth part, 3 into 4 raised to power 4. 4 raised to power 4 का मतलब क्या है कि 4 को हमने 4 times मल्टीप्लाई में लिखना है, right? So this is 12, this is 16 and this is 4. 12 into 64 because 16 into 4 is equals to 64, students. Now 64 multiplied by 2 is equals to 128 into 64. It is 768, and this is the required answer of this particular question, students. 768. Looking at the next question, students, क्या है अब ये? Fifth part, 0 into 10 raised to power 2. अब 0 को हमें किससे मल्टीप्लाई करना है? 10 into 10 से, ठीक है? So this is 0 into 10 into 10, which is equal to 0, right? This is equal to 0. Looking at the next part, students, क्या है अब ये? Part 6, 5 raised to power 2 into 3 raised to power 3. Now, students, 5 raised to power 2 means 5 into 5. 3 raised to power 3 means 3 into 3 into 3, right? 5 into 5 is 25. 3 into 3 is 9. 9 into 3, right? So this is, students, 75. 75 into 9. 75 multiplied by 9 is equals to 9 into 5, 45, 4 in the carry. 9 into 7, 63, 63 plus 4, 67. So this is 675, which is the solution. Alright, students. Looking at the next part, that is the 7th part. What is that, students? 2 raised to power 4 into 3 raised to power 2. So basically you have to write 2 4 times. That is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, right? 3 into 3. 2 into 2, 4. 2 into 2, 4. 3 into 3, 9. 4 into 4, 16. 16 into 9 is 144. I must say that you all should learn the tables, right? So that is why you can be able to solve the question without multiplying, okay, in your mind. What is 16 into 9? That is 144 without multiplying it. Alright, students. Looking at your next question, क्या है वो? 6 questions, 8th part. 3 raised to power 2 into 10 raised to power 4. 3 raised to power 2 means 3 into 3. 10 raised to power 4 means 10 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 10. 3 into 3 is 9. 10 into 10, 100. 10 into 10, 100. 900 into 100. This is 90,000. And this is the required solution. Looking at the next question, students, क्या है वो? 7th question, simplification. Basically यहाँ पे हमें negative integers को, जो negative numbers होंगे, उसको simplify करके लिखना है. Remember one thing always, students, whenever you have -1 and you have some raised power into it, so whenever the power is even, the result will always be a positive number. Alright, and whenever the power is odd, then it is always negative. When I say even numbers, students, even numbers are 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 up to so on. And when I'm talking about odd, it is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 up to so on. All right students, अब देखिए इस क्वेश्चन को मैं इसकी हेल्प से करवाती हूँ. फर्स्टली -3 रेज़ टू पावर 3 मीन्स -4 को 3 बार मल्टीप्लाई करना है. -4 इंटू -4 इंटू -4. 4 into 4 student 16 and minus is plus, right? 16 into 4 is student 64, plus minus is minus. So this is the answer, right? This -64 is the answer. Now have a look students. Also you can do this thing. 4 into 4 is 64. We all know this thing. And this is -1's power 3. Okay? Because we can write this thing as -1 into 4 cube, right? So it can be written as -1 cube into 4 cube. If this is 64 and this thing, this is odd now, so it is always negative. So this is -64. Right students? So this is how you can solve different questions. Right? Looking at the next question students, क्या है वो? Power second part. ठीक है? -3 into -2 raised to power 3. It is -3 into -2 into -2 into -2. Right? 3 into 2 6 minus plus. 2 into 2 4 minus plus. So this is 6 into 4, that is 24. This is the answer, right students? Next question, third part, -3 raised to power 2 into -5 raised to power 2, right? So it can be written as -3 into -3 into -5 into -5, right? 3 into 3 is 9, minus plus. 5 into 5, 25, minus plus. So 9 into 25 is students 225. And this is your answer. Alright students, looking at the next part, क्या है वो? Fourth part. -2 raised to power 3 into -10 raised to power 3. Have a look students. Now अब हमें -2 को कितनी बार लिखना है? 3 बार लिखना है. और -10 को कितनी बार लिखना है? Again इसको भी 3 बार लिखना है. ठीक है? अब this is 4, 2 into 2 4, minus plus plus, minus plus, right students? -10 into -10 100, right? Plus का 100 because minus क्या होता है? Plus होता है. तो इस पूरी चीज को दो टाइप्स में लिख सकते हो ना, एक तो ये, ठीक है? 4 into 2 8, minus plus minus, 100 into 10 1000, minus plus minus, right? 8 into 1000 8000. Now minus is plus. Alright students, and this is your solution. एक चीज और देखो, यहाँ पे -3 times है, यहाँ पे -3 times है, तो -6 times हुआ ना टोटल. ठीक है? सो स्टूडेंट्स, जब भी माइनस इवन नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स होता है तो वो हमेशा पॉजिटिव आंसर देता है. ठीक है? इसी के साथ आपका ये क्वेश्चन कंप्लीट होता है. लुकिंग एट द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन स्टूडेंट्स, क्या है वो क्वेश्चन? कंपेयर द फॉलोइंग नंबर्स. अब हमें इन नंबर्स को क्या करना है? कंपेयर करना है. ठीक है? ये नंबर और ये नंबर. ठीक है? फर्स्ट नंबर ये हुआ 27/10 इंटू, इसको हम कितनी बार लिखेंगे? 12 बार. ठीक है? ये 4 टाइम्स 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. ठीक है? 10 से 10 कट गया. अब कितनी बार जीरो आएगी स्टूडेंट्स? 11 बार. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. ठीक है? तो ये हो गया 27 इंटू 10⁻11. राइट? अब इधर देखो 1.5 इंटू 10⁸8. राइट? 15/10 इंटू 10⁸8 मीन्स 10 इंटू 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 10. राइट? इस 10 से ये 10 कट गया, कितना बचा? 15. यहाँ पे 7 टाइम्स जीरो आएंगे ना, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. राइट? अब ये देखो और ये देखो, यू कैन ऑल्सो राइट इट लाइक 15 इंटू 10⁻⁷. कौन सा बड़ा है? जिसके जीरो ज़्यादा होंगे वही बड़ा होगा ना. सो दिस वन, दिस इज ग्रेटर, and this is your answer as well. All right students, looking at the next question students. Now students, this comparison, that is 4 into 14 times 0, we have to mention this thing. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, right? And here it is 17 times 0. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 and 17. Clearly students, 3 into 10⁻17 is greater than that of 4 into 10⁻14. So this is greater. Also students, when we have to mention the greater thing or the smaller thing, just remember one thing. For example, if I'm talking about, have a look students, अगर मैं बात कर रही हूँ 3 into 10⁻14 और 4 into 10⁻14, यहाँ पे ये चीज़ सेम है ना, फिर हम क्या करेंगे, इस चीज़ पे ध्यान देंगे, राइट? फिर जो ये चीज़ बड़ी होगी उसके अकॉर्डिंग हम बोलेंगे कि दिस इज़ ग्रेटर. बट अगर हमें दूसरे केस में ये दे रखा हो कि 3 into 10⁻15 है और यहाँ पे बोला जाए कि 4 into 10⁻14 है, तो बताइए कौन सा बड़ा होगा? ऑब्वियसली ये बड़ा होगा ना, ये बड़ा होगा. कैसे? ध्यान दो, किसी बच्चे के पास 200 रुपीज़ है और किसी के बच्चे के पास 1000 रुपीज़ है, राइट? कौन ज़्यादा है? किसके पास ज़्यादा है? 1000 वाले के पास ज़्यादा है ना. इसको मैं ये भी लिख सकती हूँ ना, 1 into 10⁻3, और इसको मैं लिख सकती हूँ 2 into 10⁻2. अगर आप इस पे ध्यान दे रहे हो तो ये बड़ा है, लेकिन हम पावर पे जब ध्यान दे रहे हैं तो ये बड़ा है ना. तो इस केस में हमेशा हम ये चीज़ देखते हैं, ठीक है? जब पावर अगर सेम हो जाए फिर हम सेकेंडरी चीज़ देख सकते हैं कि यहाँ, मतलब अगर पावर सेम हो जाए ना दोनों केसेस में, फिर हम यहाँ पे देखेंगे. अदरवाइज हम हमेशा पावर ही देखते हैं. जितनी कोई पावर ज़्यादा होगी उतना ही वो टर्म ग्रेटर होगा. ऑल राइट स्टूडेंट्स, एंड दिस इज ऑल अबाउट योर एक्सरसाइज 13.1. And in the next class students, we'll be starting a new exercise, that is exercise 13.2. Till then, do practice hard at your home. We'll be meeting in your next class. Have a nice day to all of you. Bye bye.